And right now there are a lot of people who are trying to convince you that the universe is broke. You can't get credit in the universe anymore. Well, that's how they're experiencing the now, so that tells you how their mind sees the universe. Now, I'm not saying everybody's got this connected up in the same way, but you have to begin, and we'll probably talk about this more tomorrow, where we talk about how the universe, as you experience it, is totally a reflection of your own mind. And so you see, peace isn't out there. Peace, or the capacity for peace, is within you. Do you remember the story of Job? Poor fellow, he had it hard, didn't he? You remember the tempter was talking with Jehovah. And Jehovah says, well, have you considered my faithful servant Job? There's none like him in all the earth. And the evil one said, well, of course not. Look, you've blessed him. You've given him land and camel and kids and money and whatever. Of course he's going to be your faithful servant. And so the dialogue next goes that Jehovah says, all right, go test him. Only spare his life. So the story unwinds where it gets pretty dire. First the wife and the kids die, and well, not first, but anyway, the lands and the camels, and here come the insects and eat all the crops, and the first thing you know, everything has gone wrong, and we come to the point in the story where poor Job, his body is now covered with boils, is sitting on a pile of ashes, because that's the only thing he can stand. And so the tempter, or the evil one, comes and says, well, you know, why don't you just, where's your Lord now? Where's your God now? And he says, well, I can't betray him. He's been good to me. And even Job's friends come by and they say, Job, what is wrong with you? Curse God and die. Get it over with. Just get it over with. Well, if you look at the situation, that doesn't sound so bad. I mean, I've had a lot of students tell me they wanted to die on a whole lot better conditions than that, you see. I lost my job. I think I'll kill myself. I can't go home to my family and say I've lost my job. What a wonderful time to practice contentment. You don't have to like the circumstances. That's different than contentment, isn't it? Ego's never going to like anything like that. And the ego, if you listen to it, will tell you over and over again, you cannot have peace when you have boils on your body. Don't you know that, fool? And some will say, well, I better kill myself. Maybe a very few will. Most will not. But they will enter a type of hell. They will enter the hell region of the mind, where the ego voice speaks loudly that nothing is okay, least of all you. And if you're accustomed to listening to that voice, it's going to be pretty costly. Your job, my dear friends, is learn to be at peace with whatever happens.